Today, I have got another second sight release to go over with you, and that is of Peter Medak's classic ghost story, The Changeling. The film that Martin Scorsese puts in his top 11 horror movies of all time. I believe it hit number 6 on that list. And pretty much any modern day ghost story takes its cues from both The Haunting and The Changeling. And just like The Haunting, The Changeling relies on mood, shadows, and sounds to create its atmosphere. So let's get into this. We've got newly commissioned artwork, but sadly no original reversible artwork on the flip side. And then on the inside, we have got the single UHD disc, no Blu-ray disc, featuring that same artwork. Now, for the 4K scan, it is the exact same scan that Severin did for their release last year, and I do not believe that there is any further restoration work done for this release. And the film was originally shot on 35mm, but the scan came from the inner positive, because the original camera negative is basically considered lost at this point, has not been able to be located, and chances are it won't be located. Overall, the film is fairly grainy for originally being shot on 35mm, especially the opening title cards. That almost looks like 16mm to me. But this is still a very serviceable transfer. I do not have Severin's release to compare to this one, but I'm going to assume that they are very, very close. If anything, I would biasly probably give the edge to Second Sight because they did do their own encoding for this release, and to me, they have some of the best encoding on the market right now, so I'm going to make an assumption that this does look a little bit better than Severin's, but it's probably not even that noticeable. And when it comes to the special features, if you already have the Severin release, you're not going to be getting anything new here. So we've got the commentary with Peter Medak and producer Joel Michaels. We have got a 74-minute long interview with Peter Medak conducted by filmmaker Adrián García Bogliano, and that covers basically his entire filmmaking career. Exile on Curzon St, a 20-minute interview with Peter Medak on his early days in London. The House on Cheesman Park, a mini documentary on the true story of The Changeling. The Music of The Changeling, an interview with music arranger Kenneth Wannberg. And I don't know what it is about melancholic piano melodies and ghost stories, but they always fit so well together. Building the House of Horror, an interview with art director Reuben Freed. The Psychotronic Tourist, a tour of the original filming locations. And an interview with Mick Garris, who brought Peter Medak into season 2 of Masters of Horror to direct the satire The Washingtonians. And lastly, this is the standard release. I don't have the limited edition release to show you, but if you're looking for anything exclusive, this is where you're going to want to go, because that features a rigid slipcase that has the new artwork by Christopher Schei on the front. Then it also includes a 108-page booklet with essays by Alexander Heller Nicholas, Rich Johnson, Megan Navarro, Rachel Reeves, plus an interview with Peter Medak. Also includes the original soundtrack CD and 5 collector's art cards. So if you get the standard release, that already has all of the same bonus features that were on the Severin disc, and if you get the limited edition release, you get the booklet that has all of the new essays. So let me pop this onto my shelf because that's going to wrap up today's video. You got any questions? Go ahead and ask them down below, and I'll do my best to try and answer them for you. And as always, I wish you pleasant days and spooky nights. Until next time.